Hey guys, hey everybody, welcome, hello, and welcome back to Tuzee Tuesdays. Well, we are back with another amazing episode. Last week's was, wow, what an episode last week. Did you watch it? Did you miss it? If you missed it, you definitely want to go back. After you've watched this episode today, you want to watch last week. It was so inspiring. So inspiring. I just love doing nurses with talent because like it's so true. You see these nurses and you never get to know these things about them, but that's the amazing piece about this show. We get to chat a little bit, and with my guest today is the same thing. If this show was not in existence, I would never know that this guy. Actually, I said guy, yeah, I did. We have our very first guy nurse on the show today. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited for this. Like super excited. He's great. He's absolutely amazing. So you want to keep watching. And yeah, like I said, it's our first guy nurse on the show. So yeah, keep watching and keep listening because he's good. His talent is amazing. And like I was saying, that's what I love. I love doing nurses with talent. I'm so privileged to be able to chat with these amazing people about the talent outside of the scrubs, and it's beautiful. I just love it. But yeah, you're going to be seeing for yourself like what I mean by that. And he's amazing. He's good. So keep watching. Keep watching. But just before we go into our show for today, guys, as you know, the goal of the show, Tuzee Tuesdays, if you are here for the very first time, I say welcome. Welcome, and you are here with a purpose. Of course, it's our sixth show of Nurses with Talent and Tuzee Tuesdays, episode 32. We're at episode 32 of Tuzee Tuesdays and number 6 of Nurses with Talent. And like I was just saying, we have our very first male nurse on the show today. So I'm just like totally excited for this. It's gonna be fun, so much fun. And but yeah, just before we go into that, guys, as you know, the goal of Tuzee Tuesdays is, we inspire here. The goal is to inspire each other, have fun, add value. And in doing those things, we learn to love ourselves enough and we can love on others. The world we live in right now, you cannot give enough love. So this is the whole point of our show. We want to be able to inspire and learn to love ourselves enough, but have fun as well, of course. But just before we go and invite this guy to the show, who I'm absolutely excited for you to meet, it's Tuzee's Joke Time. Of course, you didn't think I forgot about that. You didn't think I will forget about that. Nope, I told you we have fun here. So put on your laughing cap because today's joke is so cool. Well, but just before we go into our joke, I just wanted to go back. Last week was an amazing week. We celebrated moms last week. Oh my goodness. I don't know if you can say happy belated Mother's Day, but happy belated Mother's Day to every single mom out there. You guys are so amazing and superstars, and I'm I so hope that you all had a great Mother's Day, like a little time to yourself to relax and just relax a little bit. And the guy that I actually have on the show today, we're just talking back and forth. He had mentioned that he was going to be making his mom some food for Mother's Day. So I can't wait to go chat with him about what he made for his mama, because I think that's so cool, guys. I think it's really cool. And yeah, but anyways, just before we go into that, guys, like I was just saying, it's Tuzee's Joke Time. So get ready to share some laugh. So our joke for today is about some ladies, they're at a lady outing. They don't know each other. It's the first time outing, and they're all talking about their kids. One thing to another, they got to this mother, and she says, I have the perfect son. And one of the ladies said, well, does he smoke? She said, no, he doesn't. And then another person said, does he drink whiskey? Does he drink? And she said, no, he doesn't. And then someone else says, does he come home late? And she said, oh no, he doesn't. And then everyone agreed and said, oh, well, I guess you really do have the perfect son. And then someone said, how old is he? And then she replied, he will be 6 months old next Wednesday. I'm not kidding. 6 months old, I totally agree. It's a perfect age. Like, seriously. Just wait until they reach 2 and oh my God, I love these jokes. It's just like, it's amazing. Well, guys, laughter is the best medicine. So share some laugh. It's okay. Laugh a little bit. And yeah, like I was saying, guys, with no further ado, we want to go meet our first male nurse on the show. So again, this is Tuzee Tuesdays, Nurses for Talent, number 6. And everybody join me and let's say, welcome to Jesse. Jesse, welcome, Jesse. So hey, Jesse, hello and welcome to Tuzee Tuesdays, Nurses with Talent. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited to have you in the show. Just so you know, not to scare you or anything, you're the first guy nurse on the show. Like, yeah, that's so cool. I am like super excited for it. And it's really cool too, because I've had like a lot of, like I said, I had a lot of, senior nurses on the show, and it's really cool to have you who just like started nursing.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty awesome actually. But just before we go ahead with our show, which I'm super excited for, we'll start with introduction. I already know your name, know a little bit about you, but just for people watching, and also Jesse, the show is actually aired on podcasts as well. So a lot of times, since we'll be talking, we're probably going to say it like a few times just for our podcast people. Yep. But yeah, it's also aired on like podcasts as well. So anyways, like I said, we're going to start with introduction. So you're just going to tell us your name. You're going to tell us, how long you've been a nurse and where you currently work as a nurse.
Alrighty. So my name's Jesse. I am currently a new grad nurse at Grand River Hospital. I work on the 8th floor, 8 ABC medicine. Yeah, that's I'm enjoying it so far. The team up there is absolutely amazing. Couldn't say anything bad about the team that we work with. Like everybody up there is super amazing.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. It makes all the difference, right? It makes all the difference, especially having a 12-hour shift and you don't have a good team. Not cool. And being a new grad too. So that's really good to hear. So yeah, everybody on the airflow, thank you. Thank you guys for being good to Jesse. Thank you so much. Yeah. But anyways, like Jesse just said, guys, he's a new grad. So like how new, Jesse? I know like Jesse was actually a student of one of my friends at Karen, right? One of my friends at Grand River Hospital. And so there where I met Jesse, and this guy, you have to hear about him in a little bit. I'm going to tell you about him. He's actually really cool. He's actually a cool guy to have in nursing. I think nursing is really, really, really blessed to have guys like you come and join us in the field. It's exciting. I love working with, I love female nurses, absolutely I do, but I love the diversity. Now it's getting so much more like having guys nurses, which is, it's really, really cool.
Yeah.
Really cool. But anyways, like I was saying, so Jesse was actually a student of one of my friends, and there where I met Jesse. How long ago was that, Jesse? Like how long did you actually finish?
Well, I did my placement from October to December of 2020. And then I wrote my exam just this past February. I wrote it on February 12th and then passed the exam, applied for a job.
Woohoo!
Got in.
Yeah, that's awesome. And you're working at Grand River. That's really cool. It's nice, like to be, to have your placement somewhere and then be able to get a job there.
definitely.
I think it's actually pretty sweet. It's pretty nice to be
Yeah.
there. Yeah. And but no, seriously, this is cool. So yeah, brand new to nursing, which is amazing. I actually love new nurses because like anyone that I train, I always tell them to think of yourself as a new grad.
Mhm.
Don't because whenever you get to that point of thinking like I know it all, that where a lot of damages happen because in nursing, like you will learn, Jesse, I'm pretty sure you already learned that. We learn every day. Like every
Literally
day there's
every
something brand new, right?
day. Yeah.
Every day there's something so new. But anyways, guys, this guy is amazing. I love talking about nursing, as you guys already know. But the show is called Nurses with Talent, and this guy, he's talented. Like, oh my goodness, and really cool. Like I was saying, so Jesse is one of those guys. Like I was just at the eighth floor because I actually float and go to the eighth floor every so often. And I'm talking about, oh, I need some followers, and Jesse's like, oh, Tuzee, why didn't you just tell me? And then he was following me. So that's the kind of guy he is. And when I was like, I need someone on the show. Here's Jesse again stepping up for us. So thank you so much for being here.
No,
I'm super excited to have you here. Like
me
I don't know
too.
if you can tell, but I actually am. I am. Well, just before we go talking about your talent, I want to talk a little bit. We just celebrated Mother's Day. How
Yeah,
was your Mother's Day? Like, how was it?
it was awesome. So I
Yeah.
went and I cooked some dinner for my mom and my dad.
Ah, that's so cute. What did you make?
I made shish kebabs.
Ooh, the best kind.
So I marinated the steak last night, kept it marinating all night, and then went to their house and prepped everything. And yeah.
Very nice. Oh wow, I like a guy that can cook. That's very we do like, isn't that right, ladies? Like, like seriously, that's nice. That's very good. So it sounds like a good Mother's Day. Your mom's probably, yeah, I like that.
She was pretty happy.
That's awesome. So is this something you usually do? Do you usually cook? Like, are you
Yeah.
like a, yeah?
Yeah. So I actually, so when I used to live with my parents,
Mhm.
I would cook them meals every night. And
Oh,
so when I moved out, they were like, "No, we're not gonna have
what
any."
are we going to do? Oh my goodness, come back, Jesse.
Yeah. Well, I tend to go over there like pretty much every weekend and cook them dinner.
Oh, that's so nice. That's
Yeah.
really nice. I think that's so cool. Wow. One day, I hope I can have a kid that goes and comes back to cook for me. I don't know. I doubt it. But
There you
you
go.
never know. You never know. But
Yeah.
that's awesome. I think that's amazing, Jesse, that you do that. That's really cool. That's so cool. But guys, like I've been saying, this guy is amazing. We want to get to his skill, but there's so many things I want to cover, being a new grad and everything. But we want to get to his talent really soon. Very soon, we're going to be getting there. So just a quick question, just before we go talking about your talent, Jesse, which is absolutely amazing. Like I just seen pictures, I just watched some of the stuff he does. Yeah, I'm keeping you guys in suspense so you can see for yourself. Yeah. But a question I have for you, because it's been really, I've been nursing for a little bit,
Mhm.
but you came into nursing with everything else going on.
Yeah.
So like, how is that? I know you said the influence is really great. I don't know, but how do how would you describe it, like being in nursing now as a new grad with COVID?
It's tough. I mean, like there's some certain aspects that are a little bit, like it's tough. That's
Yeah, that totally sums it up. I
yeah.
agree with you. I'm going there with you. I find, especially like for new grad, getting to know people. Like now you have this mask and you have goggles. Nobody even know who you are.
Yeah.
Like you yelling at people to say hey to them. It's like,
You know,
right?
a funny thing, I was in the cafeteria the other day at work, and I was walking through with my food and stuff, and I looked over and I saw this girl, and I literally thought it was somebody from our floor, and I was like, and she looked over, and I was like, "Oh no, you're the person. I'm so sorry."
I know
The mask,
the
like, you don't
mask.
know anything, right? Like,
crazy. Like it is. Like I've never thought of how different people is with just putting a mask on your face.
Right?
Like just covering that piece, it changes everything.
Yeah.
That's so like yeah, that totally sums it. That's true. Like it's so different. But no, it's gotta be difficult. It's cool that you are here right now because it's great. I don't know if I should say it's great to start when everything is how do they say it? Like when you already tasted the bitter stuff, you just look for the good to come then.
Yeah.
Right? Because it's cool because I've seen the other side of nursing. I've been nursing when there was no COVID.
Yeah.
We used to talk to people without like yellow gowns and screening because now that it takes like the most of our time, like, do you have cough? Do you have this? Do you have like the whole COVID thing? And it's like, okay, hey, but no, yeah. So yeah, hopefully this thing can go away and you can actually get the other side of nursing.
Yes.
Yeah, but no, it's awesome to have you. I'm so proud of students, like nursing students that are doing nursing right now. I don't know, and I totally hear the ones that have dropped out because it makes sense.
Yeah.
But people like you who stuck with it and doing it right now, that's amazing. You should give yourself a pat on the back. Like absolutely. Yeah, yeah, do it. Totally do it. That's amazing. That is very amazing. And you, I think you make a great nurse. Like the time I've worked with you, you're eager to learn. So which is a good thing.
Yeah.
A
Definitely.
real good thing.
Especially on the 8th floor because there's a lot of learning to be done.
That is true. And believe me, like I said, I've been nursing for a bit, but every time I'm on the 8th floor, I feel like it's a brand new day, like in
Right.
nursing, because it's like there's so much to learn there. That is for sure. That is for sure. But you know what? It's a great floor, though. It's a great floor to learn. Because when I came from the 8th floor, I've been floating, and when people complaining about floors, I'm just like, I'm from the 8th floor. And it's great. Like it's yeah, totally. So
And they're like, oh, okay.
yeah, okay. Yeah, I hear you. It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. But anyways, guys, that's a lot about nursing. Yeah, that's a lot about nursing. Jesse, I think you like talking about nursing. That's a good stuff. That's good. But Jesse is amazing, guys. Just before we go showing, I'm going to be showing a video of Jesse and showcasing his talent because it's absolutely, I don't know, breathtaking. Like I don't want to steal anything. I'm going to let you do the explanation for it. But I'm going to let you explain, like, tell us a little bit about your talent. And then I'm going to act like I know a little bit about it too. So, yeah, tell us how did you get this talent? How did you start?
So
you can see I've kept them in suspense so you can tell them what it is. Yes, yeah.
So, my talent is skateboarding. I've been skateboarding for
and it's good.
Probably
It's good. Yeah.
So I've been skateboarding ever since I was a kid. So my brother got me started out on it, and then I fell in love. Like it was the most fun I've ever had. So I kind of just grew up with it, made all my friends, they all skateboard, and it was kind of one of those things that, grabs you and doesn't let go.
Yes.
Like it's, yeah.
Yeah.
So, and then once I started progressing in it, that's when I started really having fun and being able to do all these tricks and stuff like that. It was, yeah, it's a good time. I don't really do it too much anymore, just because I went into nursing, so I was to focus on my career and stuff like that. But
exactly.
Every once in a while, I get out with my friends and still
that's awesome.
Tricks and all that
stuff.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something about nursing, my friend. Nursing is amazing. It's amazing profession, but you need to have, the nursing has its days. So you want to be able to go on that skateboard and just skate away, like seriously. So yeah, keep that around for sure. Absolutely. But we're going to be sharing a video of this guy because he's good. He's really good. And that's the cool thing about nurses with talent. If I didn't do this show, I probably wouldn't know this about you.
Yeah.
Because with this show, I'm like asking people, hey, what's your talent? What do you do? And it's like so cool. And that I get to find out some really cool things about people.
Yeah.
So we're going to be sharing your video. Like right now, I'm going to share it so people can see what we're talking about. Okay, here we go.
All Alrighty.
That was cool.
Yeah.
That was cool. Here we go. Lou Park, where is that place?
So it's in Waterloo. So right on
Oh, really?
our drive. Yeah. Right by Waterloo Park.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know where Lou Park is, but I've never really looked for a Lou Park. Now I'm going to be looking.
Yeah. So it's like right across the street from the rec center.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
cool. You make it look so like easy. That can't be easy to be able to do that. Like serious.
Ooh.
That, yeah. How long of a practice will that take, like to master stuff like that? Is that like a long?
Yeah, it's a long time.
Look at that. That's amazing. I love that.
I skateboarded for probably about 15 years.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
amazing. And are you mostly like for fun, or have you done this more like I don't know what the word you guys use in skateboarding, but more where you're making like something from it?
Yeah, so I had like shoe sponsors and board
Oh,
sponsors and stuff like that. And
that's cool.
yeah, so I didn't have to pay for skateboards and shoes and stuff like that, which was a blessing because I didn't have too much money growing up. So
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Wow, that is cool though. Which
Yeah.
which shoe is it like
I went through a couple of shoe sponsors. So the first one was Circa, um,
okay.
which is a pretty big company, and then I went to um,
So yeah, you're really good then. This is awesome.
yeah, but
Oh
Circa
my,
was the biggest shoe sponsor that I had.
yeah, yeah. What's with the skateboard shoes? I hear all about these, like you have to have skateboarder shoes. Like
Mhm.
what's with it? Why do you need a skateboard shoe? Why can't you just skate in like a runner?
So the grip tape on top is like sandpaper. So like
Oh,
yeah, so you want to have either suede or leather because if the shoe is canvas, then it rips apart really fast. So
see, I'm learning about these
yeah,
things. This is cool. I love that. That
so
is,
suede or leather is like the best option because you get the longest lasting shoe out of it.
oh, that is cool to know. I just thought it was like cool looking, so everybody want a skateboarder shoes. It's like, yeah, that is cool.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you watched my last video, but not the last one, but the one with Atia. Atia, she is a nurse, but a soccer player. It's really cool. But in this video, we're talking about hockey, and I happens to use like a soccer term, and people watching the video were saying like, "Oh, that's actually not a soccer term." So here's your challenge for me today. You're gonna teach me some skateboarders term. If I were to come to watch you skate,
Yeah.
something that I'm gonna say and I'm not gonna be embarrassed.
So I can kind of give you the names of the tricks. Like this one right here is a frontside feeble grind.
Front side, feeble grind.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
like that.
And then this one coming up is a kickflip frontside board slide.
Very nice. Kick
Yeah.
flick. Whoa.
Kickflip.
Kick flip.
Yeah.
Say it right, Tuzee. So like if someone did like a really cool trick, do you say cool? Do you say sick? What do you say? Like I know there's so many different terms out there. Like, but for skateboarders, what's the normal thing for me to say that,
Honestly, anything that comes to your mind, like, oh, that was awesome, that was sick, like
yeah,
that was amazing, or like pretty much like any way that you can show your appreciation for what they just did.
yeah,
It's like it's such a tight knit community that like if you show up to a skate park that's in another town or something like that,
yeah.
and you're going there to skateboard, it's like you're instantly part of a family.
Oh, that's good to know. That is really good to know. Very good to know. So I can just show up. Do I need to act like a skateboarder? Like wear skateboarders? I'm totally
Yeah.
getting confused. But that is so cool. That is really cool. And you say your older brother got you into skateboarding.
Yeah.
Yeah, he still skates?
Sometimes not too much, like maybe once or twice a year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I like it. This is so cool. But I'm going to share some of your pictures in a little bit because like they are out of this world cool. Like seriously, seriously cool. I love them. But this is really cool, Jesse. I say this is awesome. So like I know COVID, you guys probably is your parks closed right now for COVID or do you still
Yeah.
have places?
Yeah, the skate parks are all closed right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. That COVID business here,
I
hey?
know, right?
It was so funny because I was watching I think it was like a joke thing, and this guy he was talking about, he he and his family is now going to go to Hawaii this year because of COVID. And then on the caption he said he's never been to Hawaii, but he has to find something. He has to find something to blame, right? So
Yeah.
it's like all COVID now. Like anything, any excuse you have, just say COVID.
Yeah, exactly.
It works.
You'll understand. It's fine.
It totally works. It works. Oh, but that was really cool. That
Thank
was cool. Very cool. And it's nice to know that I don't have to find like different terms to use. Like I can say sick, I can say cool, awesome stuff. I like that.
you.
I
Yeah.
like that. That's pretty cool. So have you taught any like younger kids how to skate? Like have you had like a skateboarding class with like children like that want to?
Yeah. So I used to actually do that we had an indoor skate park in Kitchener that I used to work at.
Oh
And
wow.
it was called Funhouse. So we had a full indoor skate park it was a skateboard store and a
Yeah,
skate park.
that would
So
be a fun house.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I used to teach kids how to skateboard and, just kind of show them the ropes and yeah.
Very
It was
nice. Very
really good.
nice. Do you teach like older people like, or is it like you can't teach old dog new trick or something
You'd
like
actually be surprised. So
that?
I've got a friend who um, his dad even skateboards.
Oh, that is so
Yeah.
cool. I love it. That is so cool. When
Yeah.
I see you guys on that thing and you're going on that little iron thing, it's like, there's no way. It looks so cool, but I'm like thinking like how many ways I'm gonna fall from.
Yeah.
But no, it looks really cool. Like totally, I give you guys like thumbs up definitely for doing that. Yeah, that is so cool. You must have a professional photographer, right? Because those look like real professionally done.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Like a skateboarder kind of photographer, like
Yeah.
catch you in action. It's so cool. I love it. Look at that. Look at that shot. Like, how high are you off the ground?
That was a pretty high one. That one I worked for. I went back to it a couple times to try to get that.
That is awesome. You got it though.
Yeah.
Wow. That
Yeah.
is so cool. That must be really like a good feeling to be up there.
Oh yeah. Like as soon as I landed, I was like, oh my God, yes. Like
How the landing is more than it's like, are you worried like am I gonna land properly or are you just like it's just cool to be up there?
it's it's just cool to be up there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I can totally see that. Yeah.
yeah. And you can see like I'm wearing gloves because the last time I went there, the ground was so rough, and whenever I fell, I would rip my hands apart.
Oh, yes,
And
yes.
it was I decided to wear gloves for that one because I
You
was
got
like,
smarter. That's good.
yeah,
Live and learn, right?
yeah,
You live and
exactly.
learn. That's very good. I love it. That's a beautiful picture. Very beautiful. And look at that one. I love the clouds. I don't know, the sceneries are just amazing.
Yeah.
Like, look at you go. I love it. That's
So this
nice.
is at the Waterloo Skate Park as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
You know, this is my new, I'm going to look for this place after COVID, definitely. Because
yeah,
I don't think I've ever, before before I had you in the show, I was like, I should kind of look a little bit about skateboard. I know skateboard, but not anything much. So I'm
yeah,
like, how many skateboarders are there? And it's like, oh my goodness, there's so many skateboarders, like
yeah,
just in Canada alone. I was like, oh, like there's a lot.
yeah.
I wasn't expecting that, but it was like, I was like, okay. So who's your favorite skateboarder besides you, of course?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Yeah,
Um,
you
there's
can name a few, it's fine.
um, there's a guy named Tiago Limos who is like unbelievable. He's from Brazil,
Oh, nice.
and oh my God, yeah, he's
Yeah,
real. Yeah,
yeah,
a
yeah.
lot of a lot of people that come out of Brazil are like I don't
Um,
know what it is with the water down there, but they have superpowers when it comes to skateboarding, I swear.
oh, really?
Yeah,
Well, we have to bring some of that in Canada for
yeah,
sure. You
definitely.
guys are amazing, though. Look at that shot. That is so cool. I love it.
Mhm.
You look so like so calm and cool. Like, look at me now, guys. I love it. I love it. So cool. I have one more. Here we go. You're coming down.
Oh
Very
yeah.
cool. Very cool shots. Yeah, I love it. It's so fun.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna stop sharing and then we can chat a little bit. This has been so much fun.
Yeah.
I love it. But those were really cool pictures, Jesse.
Thank you.
Yeah, I love them. Very, very cool. But we're almost done. We're
Mhm.
almost done. And yeah, thank you so much for being on the show, Jesse. Like,
No
absolutely.
problem.
I so appreciate you being here. And, I know you're new to nursing and everything, but you know what? It's an amazing profession. I'm sure
Yeah.
you already it's probably harder now to actually see it with COVID, but it's a great profession.
Mhm.
We can be an advocate for people. We can make things happen. I remember back like before I became nurse and reading about nursing, like doctors had all they found out like and nurses just went with it, but not anymore. Now we
Yeah.
can actually say, you know what, no, that's not good for my patient. So we
Yeah.
have that voice, which
Yeah.
is really amazing. So it doesn't matter how new of a nurse you are or how old, you have that.
Yeah.
And yeah, which is so cool. And like seriously, never get to a place where you don't think you have to learn.
Mhm.
Think like a new grad every time, like
Yeah.
there's something new to learn every day.
Always be learning. Always.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. And yeah, ask for help, my friend. I still ask for help.
Yeah. Of course. And there's
Yeah,
nothing wrong with that. Like because there's always somebody there to help you, right?
which is good. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Awesome. But just before we go, guys, this has been really cool. You guys, for people on podcast, I'm so sorry you couldn't see those amazing shots, but they're really cool. So if you have a minute, you have any time, you can actually see them. You can watch the show or you can check out Jesse's channel. I will be posting Jesse's channel so you can watch more of Jesse's stuff because we just show a little bit. He's good. He's really good. You can tell what you saw. It was really good. It was really good. And you don't need to worry about it because like Jesse said, you can say anything. There's no skateboarding terms. It's like cool. It's fine. Those work. So we'll be sharing your links later at the end of the show for sure. I will be sharing your link. But
Yeah.
just before you leave, Jesse, I know you're brand new to nursing, but there's always something anyone, doesn't matter how new, how old, can give to people listening out here. So just a word of encouragement to people out here? Maybe it's an advice, maybe it's something that you've been learning along the way that you want to share with people listening.
Let's see. I'm gonna say stay humble and always be kind, because you never know what somebody's going through. You can never look into somebody else's life, so always be kind and stay humble.
Oh, I love that. You've spoken like a real nurse. That's like that's so beautiful. And that's key in nursing. Not even nursing, just in like being a person. And you tell it so perfectly. You can never see what a person is going through. Like last week, we had a really amazing show with another nurse, and it's just amazing. People go through so many things every day, and you don't know. Exactly. And I know I shared a post one time that you could be that one person that did that once. How did I put it? You can be that one person that said that nice thing to that person, because they hadn't heard it a whole day. Yeah. Right? Yeah. So like we need to be kind. Like there's not enough kindness. There can never be too much kindness, right? Yeah. So I love that. That's very, very beautiful. Be humble, and be kind. That is so pretty. Well said, Jesse. And thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you, Tuzee, for having me.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Hopefully one day we can do a nice barbecue for the 8th floor and you can be cooking.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. But thank you so much, Jesse.
No problem. We'll see you later, Tuzee.
Okay, bye-bye.
Okay, see ya.
Oh my goodness, Jesse, thank you so much. Thanks so much for being on the show. It was just amazing. You are so talented and you're going to be an amazing nurse. Like I am so proud that your advice to nurses out there or people listening was be humble and kind. That is so amazing. That is such a beautiful, I don't know what the word to use, but that just shows who you are. And I really hope that you will go far in this nursing and you will get to see the other side of nursing. I know, like we were talking, you came into nursing with everything going on and thank you so much, Jesse. Thanks so much for being on the show. It was amazing. You're pretty awesome. So I'm so glad to be able to share your talent. And I'm so happy to know that I don't have to use different words. I can say sick, amazing, and awesome, because he's pretty sick. He's pretty cool. He's pretty awesome. Thank you so much, Jesse, again, like I said, for being on the show. And for everyone watching, this is our show for today. This is Tuzee Tuesdays, Nurses with Talent number 6. And we've been talking with Jesse, a brand new grad that is so excited about nursing. And oh my goodness, that's the best thing. I love it. Love it so much. And thank you all. Thank you all for all of your support and for everything you do. Remember, guys, my brand new single is still out there. Just came out last week, Friday. And it's called Superstar. Celebrates mom. Mom, I know we just celebrate Mother's Day. That's not it. Mom should be celebrated every single day. Absolutely. I totally agree with that. So yeah. Help me, let's share Superstar and let mamas of the world hear it, because moms are truly superstar. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you next week. We'll be back here with another episode of Tuzee Tuesdays. Mwah!